All right, so this is GregTangMath.com. If you do not know, Greg Tang is an author. Here are some of his books right here. Math for All Seasons, The Grapes of Math, Math Therpies, Math Appeal, Math Potatoes. He does a lot of awesome books and can be used for kids of all ages. But on this website, he has other things that are very useful for teachers and very fun for students. So let me show you a couple things. One of my favorite thing is the games. Now, my kids play these games all the time. I teach kindergarten and I've taught first grade before, and they love these games. Let me show you my favorite one so far is 10 Frame Mania. So this is 10 Frame Mania. You can actually go easy, medium, or hard, so you can kind of levelize it for the kid. I'm going to push easy and level 1 since I teach kindergarten. Those are usually where they're going to be. So over here they have a 10 frame, and up here they have a little maze with numbers. They have to go through and try to put however many in this 10 frame there is here. So I see 4, so I can put 4. Now what's the cool part is I can put 4 in any way and it will accept it. I have to go through and click and make sure that they don't do the end. If they get here on the end, they lose the level. So if they have too many going on, then they're going to lose. It will actually go through and rank them, and it will just levelize and will get faster and faster. So it looks like I'm almost done with this level. Let me finish that out. So it says, congratulations, you unlocked Fill 5. It's kind of cool because they unlock the new levels and you can go to the harder levels. So it's really good for my kindergartners who are learning about 10 frames and what 5 actually symbolizes, and they're counting. You can constantly see them go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see they're thinking at all times. Let me show you another game that I really like. So this game is called How Many, and it talks about greater and less than numbers and comparing them to numbers. So you see here it says on the bottom, are there fewer tomatoes or potatoes? So they have to actually look here and figure it out. Now for my kindergartners, it's really hard to figure out what these words are, but it's really cool if you see the object kind of pulsates a little bit so they can understand. And it's using the symbol here to recognize what it is. So are there fewer tomatoes or potatoes? So we're going to click potatoes. Gives me some stars showing I'm right. And then they have to count how many. So let me see. Let me see if I get the wrong one. Maybe I can say 0. Oops, try another. And then it goes back to how many or more. It's really cool for those kindergartners to see where they're supposed to be. Now there is a lot more games, but I'm going to show you one more. This one is called Kakuma. I used to teach 3rd grade math, and this was very, very hard for some 3rd graders, but it made them think. Some of it was really easy for them. So they can choose plus or minus. I'm going to choose plus and start the game. So in here, they have to figure out which 2 numbers match another number. And as you see, it's time, so it'll start taking things away. So 4 and 1 actually equal to 5. So 5 is my answer. Over here, 4 and 6 make 10, so 10 is my answer. If I click one of them wrong, it kind of pulsates and kind of tells me it's wrong and removes it. 2 and 5 make 7. Oh, it's right there. 11 and 12 make, oh, I don't even know, but 1 and 11 equals 12. And then this big box actually has a math problem in it. So 5 and 7 make 12. It's really difficult for some kids to figure out different math problems, and they kind of try to compete with each other. As you can see, this little sun is going. Once that sun is all set, then they lose the game. But it is really great for math facts. Okay, so I'm back at the home page, and I'm going to show you some resources that you can have. There are some things on this website that are costing money, but the majority of the things that you might use in your classroom are free. It's really nice for that. Like this here, you can actually print out some of his math centers. It is $10, but everything else I'm going to show you here is free. So we have free downloads, and you can go through and find what it is you're looking for, from addition to subtraction to multiplication, different models. And then when you come and you click the download here, I'm going to do for partial sums, it will give you a kind of a worksheet for kids to do, but it's more of a visual worksheet than other worksheets you might find in your curriculum. So kids actually see the things that are happening, and they can use strategies that they've learned. Greg Tang is very, very, very good at giving you strategies so that kids are successful. All right, so this is the GregTangMath.com website. Like I said, you should click through and figure out different things. If you've never heard about the author Greg Tang, check out these books. They'll probably be in your library. They're very levelized, like the Grapes of Math are kind of like a fourth grade lesson, but you can actually incorporate it in many different grade levels, and it makes the students think critically. And you can also come here and connect those critical thinkings to his website. So check it out. It's a great resource to have.